Have you ever felt like you're living your life reading from someone else's script? At work, your boss hands you a project with an impossible deadline, and you just say, okay. With your friends, everyone's indecisive about where to eat, so you say, I'm good with whatever, even though you hate sushi. And in dating, you walk away from a conversation with a woman feeling completely confused, like you somehow agreed to things you never wanted. That feeling of being pulled in every direction, but your own isn't an accident. It's a symptom. And if you don't fix it, you'll keep paying for it every week for the next 10 years. And the scary part? Most men don't even realize it's happening. It's the feeling of living without a frame. My name is Christina, and this is Christina Talks Men. Today, we are not just going to define frame. We're going to pull it out of the abstract and show you how this invisible force dictates your success, your peace of mind, and your attractiveness in every single interaction you have. This is the master key. Quick check, like video, and comment below where you're watching from. I love seeing how far this men's growth community reaches. So, what is frame? Forget the complicated definitions. It's the simplest concept in the world. Your frame is your reality. That's it. It's the map of the world inside your head. It's your beliefs, your values, your boundaries, your goals, your sense of humor. When you have a strong frame, you're the director of your own movie. People who enter your life are invited to play a role in that movie. When you have a weak frame, you spend your life auditioning to be an extra in everyone else's movie. Let me give you a brutal, simple example. A man with a weak frame meets a woman he likes. His internal reality immediately becomes, I hope she likes me. I need to impress her. I need her validation. He has already handed her the director's chair. A man with a strong frame meets a woman he likes. His internal reality is, I'm a grounded man building a life I'm proud of. Let me see if this woman is a cool person who might be a good fit for that journey. Do you see the difference? One is seeking approval. The other is determining compatibility. One is an employee. The other is the CEO. And don't think this only happens in dating. This battle of frames happens a dozen times a day. Real life example number 1, the coffee shop. You're in line. The guy behind you is sighing, tapping his foot, and says, can you hurry it up? I'm late. His frame. My time is more important than yours. The weak frame response. You get flustered, order faster, feel apologetic. You've been pulled into his reality. The strong frame response. You calmly turn, look at him, and say politely, I'll be done when it's my turn. You hold your reality. We're all waiting, and your poor planning is not my emergency. Real life example number 2, the date. She shows up 15 minutes late and says, sorry, I'm always late. It's just who I am. Her frame. My lateness is an acceptable, even cute character trait. The weak frame response. No problem. I just got here too. Even though you've been waiting. You've accepted her frame and devalued your own time. The strong frame response. You smile, warmly but firmly, and say, no worries. For next time, just shoot me a text if you think you'll be late. You've just held your frame. My time is to be respected, while showing her how to treat you in the future. Real life example number 3, the ultimate test. She says, I really like you, but I'm not looking for anything serious right now. Her frame, I want all the benefits of dating you with none of the commitment. The weak frame response, okay, that's cool. We can just see where it goes. He has just accepted a role as a temporary placeholder. The strong frame response, I respect that. I'm at a point where I am looking for a real partner. It was great meeting you, and I wish you the best. He holds his frame, I know my value and what I want, and is willing to walk away. This, ironically, is the one thing that has the highest chance of making her reconsider. So why is a strong frame so incredibly attractive to women on a deep, primal level? Because it is the ultimate signal of emotional stability. This is the wow moment you need to understand. A woman's emotional world can be a hurricane. Our feelings can shift. We can be chaotic. We can be a storm. A man with a weak frame gets swept up in our storm. If we're sad, he panics. If we're anxious, he gets anxious. He becomes another piece of the chaos. A man with a strong frame is the lighthouse in the storm. The hurricane rages around him, but he remains unmoved, his light unwavering. His calm, his purpose, his humor, they are the rock we can anchor to. This creates the most powerful feeling a man can give a woman, a feeling of safety. It signals to her primal brain, this man can handle pressure, not just from me, but from the world. He is a leader. And a woman will follow a man like that anywhere. So, how do you build this? It's not magic. It's a process, like building a skyscraper. Step 1, the architect phase. Draft your blueprint. You can't have a strong building without a blueprint. Same for your frame. Sit down and answer, what are my 5 core values? What are my non-negotiable boundaries? What is the biggest mission I'm working towards? A man who knows who he is and where he's going is a man with a frame. Step 2, the sparring phase. Practice in low-stakes arenas. Don't wait for a high-pressure date to practice. Build your frame muscle daily. The next time your friends can't decide where to eat, be the one to make an attractive, decisive choice. The next time a salesperson pressures you, calmly say, thanks, I'll think about it. Every time you hold your frame in a small situation, you're training for the big ones. Step 3, the king phase. Live in your kingdom. This is the ultimate source of frame. A man who is obsessed with his purpose, his business, his fitness, his art, his self-development, has an unbreakable frame. Why? Because his reality is validated by his own progress, not by anyone else's opinion. A king doesn't seek approval from visitors to his kingdom. He's too busy ruling it. Frame is not about controlling women. It's about having absolute control of yourself. It is your silent declaration to the world that you are the source of your own value, that your reality is solid, and that anyone who wishes to enter it must rise to meet you, because you will not crumble to meet them. That is your greatest power. If this idea of being the director, the architect, and the king of your own life resonates with you, write the word frame in the comments right now. Lock it in. And if you're serious about building it, make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, own your frame.